Let's talk business tonight. Kenya can only meet 40% of the demand for animal feeds, painting a serious shortage in the crucial sector. This emerged during the just concluded Association of Kenya Feed Manufacturers exhibition and conference in Nairobi. Stakeholders now want concrete and long-term measures to address the challenge, which they say is key in sustaining the livestock sector in the country. Here's Dennis Otieno with that report.
The animal feed sector in Kenya is a key contributor to the economy. But its performance is facing a myriad of challenges as the country can only supply 40% of the demand.
Indeed, Kenya is feed deficient, almost 60%, and we have a huge shortage of animal feed. We see this especially during the drought, where we even lose many of our animals because of lack of feed. And we see this in the productivity, where our cattle, our goats, our sheep are not attaining the weight that's needed by the market because of inadequate feed.
Kenya's feed requirement is currently estimated at 55 million tons per year, leaving the country to stare at a gap of 33 million tons. During the 2024 Association of Kenya Feed Manufacturers Feeds exhibition and conference in Nairobi that concluded today, it also emerged that nearly half of the available feed is lost to post-harvest losses.
Out of the animal feed and even pasture and fodder that we produce, we also lose almost 40% or so to post-harvest losses, either in storage or in logistics or even in just the harvesting itself.
It is against this backdrop that stakeholders are now seeking strategies to reverse the trends. Boosting local production, according to stakeholders, marks a key step in sustaining animal feeds.
As a country, what we are doing is to encourage growth and conservation of fodder, so that things like silage, when like now is raining and we have a lot of grass, farmers are encouraged to conserve that fodder, so that whenever we face such a situation, they're able to continuously feed the animals. You realize we import most of the raw materials. We import sunflower cake, cotton seed cake, soybean cake, and all that. So what we're trying to do is that to encourage our farmers to grow those crops here in Kenya, so that at the end of the day, we're able to have our raw materials internally.
Friendly policies and incentives from the government were also cited as important measures to reduce production costs.
The government coming in and subsidizing the feed raw material production, I think that will be an area that really the government needs to look at, because it's the shortage of raw materials. You have the mills, but you have less raw materials, which pushes the prices up, and therefore our animals are not able to get the feed that they're supposed to be getting.
Most of these products that we are talking about, which can help us, are all imported products. So some of the policies that they make should support the importation until such a point when we are able now to produce our own.
The ingredients which are used to make animal feeds attract lots of taxes, which the ministry can give us certain waivers, which in terms of taxes that can help us to extend this benefit to the millers who make animal feeds.
During the three-day conference, more than 50 exhibitors showcased the latest innovations in feed manufacturing. Dennis Otieno, Citizen